Evening all, Hedgey from Beard Meets Beers. Hope you're all doing well. Beer review number 5. This is, well, last one in the mini-series are running for the beer stuff. Yeah, hit and miss. It has, not gonna lie. Had some good stuff, had some, pretty, Bulldog. So I'm gonna say, all I'm gonna say on that one, Bulldog, that was just something else. But yeah, this is number 5, and I thought I'm going to say the best to last, although I was semi-impressed with it. So yeah, in this one, number 5, we've got the Percy Nobleman, and it is the Signature Scented. Again, as I say, I was expecting a little bit more, but again, I'll get into that. Picked this one up in Boots. I think usually retails for $9.99 for a 13ml bottle. I did get it in sale, so it was a little bit cheap. I think it was $7.99, $8.99. So again, not much difference in it, but it's not bad. Again, not a bad price. The oil itself wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad oil. I think the downside for me is it smells amazing. It's got a really nice perfumey, like aftershave smell to it. And I think I was expecting that with the scent would come, the nourishment, I'd get the feel good factor. I didn't. I'm not saying it was terrible because it wasn't, but I think I was expecting a little bit more because again it was so scented. But again, as I said before, with a Bulldog, with the Johnny Chop Shop, it wasn't as bad with the straw-like feel. It wasn't as bad. So again, it still felt like it was still quite hydrated, but it was getting, the further along the day went, the more it just felt just not its best. Again, I'm going to go back to it, like the straw-like feel, a little bit dry. It didn't feel full hydrated, but it still felt hydrated at the same time, which is weird. So it's kind of, again, it was bordering on there. Again, the scent, like I say, you can't smell it. If you tried it, you know what I mean. It was again, lovely smelling bottle. Lovely smelling fragrance, but it just didn't fulfill it. That's the only problem. But it sounds like I'm knocking it, but I'm not, because it was a decent oil. Like I say, I mean, I gave the Brisk a 4 out of 5 again, just because it purely how it made my beard feel thereafter. It felt hydrated, it felt nourished, it felt thicker. It felt what it should have been. It was just lacking a little bit. Again, which is a shame, because I was expecting, because it was a little bit more money than the Brisk and obviously the other previous products, that you'd expect it'd have that little bit extra to it. It just didn't. Would I use it again? Yes, I would use it again. So this bottle, it won't go to waste. So that's that's a positive to it. But it would be definitely a backup. You get to the end of my go-to, which we'll get into that. It would definitely be a backup until I got more of my go-to stuff. Again, like I said, not a bad oil all in all, but it's one that I wouldn't continue using as a long period of time. Again, it's purely for the straw-like feel. Would it probably come by the scent that were on it? Obviously they've got to put stuff into it to make it smell. Could that possibly play into it? Maybe. Don't know. Did it make it? Oh, that would be interesting to try and make some oil. Could get into that later on. But yeah, like I say, overall, I'd give it a solid 3 out of 5. Not going to be as part of my daily beard regime. However, it would definitely be up there for a backup. Hands down, it would there for a backup. Again, like I say, just under 10 quid a bottle. So I think I was expecting just a little bit more than, like I say, the Brisk, which were like 6 quid a bottle. Like I said, the L'Oreal Barbers Club one. Again, relatively cheap oils, as in price-wise, but you seem to get a little bit more from it. But again, like I say, overall, solid 3 out of 5 for Percy Nobleman Signature Scented. Yeah, like I say, if you tried it and you've got mixed results, or you've got similar, or you've got completely different, great, you stick with what you know. Again, won't be taken over completely, which is absolutely fine, but it was still a very decent oil in itself. Not got much more to say, to say about it, really. It is what it is. It did a job. Obviously, wasn't what I wanted, but hey, it's one of them, can't win all the time. But yeah, like I said, this is the end of the beard oil mini-series. I've got a couple of little beard related things that I probably will get into. Got a little beard mail video, which obviously I'll be doing after. Obviously I'm going to get a my beard grooming regime up there. I'll put it on there. Like I'll do me doing my beard as I'm talking to myself, but hopefully it'll come out fairly decent. Hopefully it won't take up a long time, a long time, but we'll get it. You know, maybe next week or two. I'll probably look at doing that, just to show you obviously what I use. Obviously the oils and the balms and the type of brushes I use as well. But again, if you are interested in it, let us know and I can bring it forward. That won't be an issue. But yeah, that's pretty much me for this one. As I say, Percy Nobleman Signature Scented. Not taken over, but yeah, we're still fairly decent. So it's one of them, like I say, win some, lose some. But again, as always, thank you very much for your time. I do appreciate it. Again, take your time out of your busy day to come and check me out. Talking beards in this one. Mostly beers, but you know, checking this out, reviewing a couple of these. You know, keep them going. Like I say, more interest that I get, mostly the more I'll put out there. So any suggestions what you want me to try, you know, just stick it in the bottom and we'll look at doing it. But yeah, thank you very much for your time. You take care. Until next time, stay safe. Hedge out.